our party, the establishment wing of the party, is run by an older generation who does not fucking understand the media landscape we're in anymore, who does not understand how quickly and rapidly information is shared, they don't understand that like you can't change people's minds with $1 million ad buy on local cable news. They view Gaza as like gas prices. They view Gaza as single issue voter issues that are like much more day to day versus an entire generation or multiple generations of Americans who are watching a fucking genocide happen on their phones.
When I think about the Democratic establishment, I feel like they're conservative. They want to preserve the losing strategy that handed the executive branch to a fucking dipshit. The weaponization of anti-Semitism is just such bullshit. Criticizing Israel is the best thing you can do to support Jewish people. Just like right now in the United States, I'm begging for people in Europe to hold everybody in the Epstein files accountable.
It sounds so bizarre to say this, but like, I'm a cis straight white dude, but I'm also Jewish. And that gives me permission to like speak on this in a way that I think other folks can't because they're concerned that they're going to be called anti-Semites, and they should be concerned. I am a Jewish American, and I can tell you that like the insane rhetoric, whether it's Republicans or Democrats, anybody, tying our political processes, tying our allegiance to the government of Israel and supporting a genocide, saying that anybody who supports Palestinian liberation is somehow in the hands of Hamas, calling us anti-Semites. Here's the reality. That kind of rhetoric drives up anti-Semitism. It does not drive it down. And we do a good job, I think, but like mass media and politicians, there's this cognitive dissonance when we talk about rising rates of anti-Semitism in this country, which there are. That is an objective truth. But in my mind, again, as a Jew, you cannot separate the rising rates of anti-Semitism from the insane rhetoric that's coming from Republicans and Democrats, pro-Israel, Zionist Republicans and Democrats, because every time they call a Palestinian supporter a jihadist, of course, and then base that language in their Judaism, of course people are going to blame Jews. Of course they're going to come back and say, well, that's a Jewish position.
So I'm familiar with living in Oklahoma, rapture preppers, and how they feel like I'm talking about Huckabee, Ted Cruz, Lindsey Graham. These guys are full-blown Christian nationalist rapture preppers. And they think in order for Jesus to come back for the rapture, that the Jews need to be in Israel. I've always found that to be so dismissive and using a whole race of people as a prop. What is your take about the religious rapture preppers that now Benjamin Netanyahu is co-opting these people to get what he wants, the same way that the NRA co-opted them, the same way that, the pro-life movement co-opted them, the same way the Republican Party co-opted them.
Want us to go back to Israel so that I believe like 70% of us will die also.
Right.
I think it's fucking insane